Welcome to the billionaire secret that they don't teach in corporate. Now, you're here because you want to build a wealth legacy that includes well-being, because you're sick and tired of being stressed, overwhelmed, burnt out, with nothing left to give for the people who matter most, including yourself. Because you know that money is power. And when women of color have more of it, amazing things happen in this world for us and for future generations. We have been taught that hustle culture is the way it is. Success means struggle. But the truth is, this is exactly how the 1% designed it. We are behaving exactly how they want us to. Oppression is a system created by design, and we're following it. So it's time to change that. I'm Jackie Roby, relationship mindset coach and founder of Inspired Journey Consulting. Ambitious women of color and allies hire me to break free from hustle culture, reclaim their time freedom, and become the main character of their lives. I'm a Latina who was raised to believe she was white. So what that meant was the rules were supposed to apply to me. Work hard, get straight A's, go to college, get a job, work hard, get promoted. So imagine my surprise. VPs were making sexual advances on me at work events and business trips, when white women who were less qualified were being promoted or hired into positions that I was told didn't exist and couldn't be created. In those moments, I blame myself. I must not be working hard enough. Now, I was raised to make money and manage debt. Consistency was the goal. Rich was a pipe dream. And wealthy wasn't even in our vocabulary. We didn't talk about mental health and wellness. So when I was following the rules and ignoring the signs, I fell into an extremely deep depression. So now I'm here to help you change the game. But first, you need to know what the actual rules are. So I'm going to teach you the 3 mindset shifts billionaires use that they don't teach in corporate, and 3 power moves that you can make today to break the cycle of generational struggle and build a new legacy of generational wealth that includes well-being. There are 902 billionaires in the US. That's the most across the globe. 659 of them are self-made. And out of that 659, only 3 are women of color. And yes, Oprah is one of them. So why is that? Well, we've been taught to play by different rules. We don't know the truth. We're living in the cycle of struggle that's been designed for us. So we're going to change that today. My first question for you is, can you recognize the difference between excitement and happiness? So the first secret, first mindset shift that billionaires know is to make time for yourself. They know that success without well-being is just expensive poverty. That the real difference between being rich and being wealthy is quality of life. Think about money as if it were accessible like air. There's just not even a thought to it. How would you spend your time? Who would you spend it with? We often forget that the reason that we're working and earning is to support our lives, the life we want to live, the people in it, or the future and possibility of what's to come. It's not just a thing. But we're so busy spinning in this space of productive that we forget. Now, if you are a fan of stand up like I am, then you might know Dave Chappelle's story and how he had at least 8 years away from the spotlight. And he did this for a few reasons. The ones that are relevant here are to support his mental wellness and because he valued his personal life. In fact, he said, if this makes me feel so bad, why do I keep showing up? So he was following the rules that we're constantly following right now. And he burnt out and did not enjoy his life the way we're often accepting not enjoying our lives. And instead he said, wait a minute, no, I'm not doing this anymore. Changed the game, followed the rules of the wealthy, and came back on his terms. I used to work in the travel industry, and one of the things that I love, the space was wellness travel. There is a beautiful immersive wellness resort in India called Ananda in the Himalayas. The average length of stay at Ananda is 3 weeks. 3 weeks at a minimum of $1,300 a night. That means that the wealthy people are choosing 3 weeks at least to focus on spiritual, mental, emotional, physical well being, looking at a holistic approach to life. Our girl Oprah, she spends 3 months there. And yet, we can't find 5 minutes to do some deep breathing or walk away and eat lunch. We can break the cycle. Make time for yourself. So ponder this. Can you tell when your brain needs rest? And do you give yourself the rest? Knowledge is one thing, cool, but action, that's what makes the difference. Being able to recognize these things, this aspect, this creates self-awareness. Self-awareness on its own is a power move. This is what wealthy people are mastering, is understanding themselves so deeply that they know how to maximize and optimize their own creativity, their own performance. So number two, network outside of your industry. Now, we are so hyper-focused on where we're spending our time. Are we being the most productive? Are we wasting time? Is this person good for me? Is this person not good for me? Billionaires don't think like that. Yes, they're making strategic moves, they're being intentional, but also because of the fact that they're calming their nervous system, they have the ability to access the part of their brain that shows knowledge, wisdom, creativity, curiosity. And they know that every conversation you have can bring inspiration, curiosity, knowledge. Every conversation. Look to the entertainment industry for examples. Everyone knows about what's happening with the Epstein files. Now, this is a nefarious example. I don't love it. However, what I think is important to note is that people from different industries came together, spend time together. You see this all over the place. This is about creating real meaningful connection. It's why I built the She Suite Connector the way I did, because we have the opportunity there to make real meaningful connections that will last, that can support us, to work in a space where we have these mindset shifts for possibility, to lift each other up, so that the example that is coming is good and beautiful. It's a new kind of power. It's a new kind of wealth. It's a better way to be. My husband and his Morehouse brothers, they're constantly in touch. One of them works in the music industry with some famous rappers. And he'll often call David to get his insight. David works in insurance, but he knows that getting this kind of insight from the outside, from somebody he knows and trusts, is going to be valuable. It's going to elevate what he's working on. And isn't that amazing? That is an evolved mindset. And just because we don't have these relationships for 20 years, maybe you do, doesn't mean you can't build them. Again, that's what the She Suite Connector is all about. Creating real power moves with this inner shift and this understanding of possibility. So networking outside of your industry, not getting so stuck in the timeline, the is it going to work? The oh my gosh, what are my bosses going to think? So the next question for you to consider is, are you operating from a place of scarcity or abundance? So the last secret for you, hire a coach to support your well-being. The secret's out. We know I'm a coach and I'm not normally this blunt, but this is what happens. This is what the wealthy are doing. This is where the difference is being made. They're making the time, they're making the investment. We're running around saying we don't have time, we don't have money, we don't have energy, but is that really true? Where are you putting your time? Where are you putting your money? Where are you putting your energy? There is opportunity. The thing is, willpower, it's a myth, but consistency and support, that's real. Now, The Beatles were early adopters of transcendental meditation. Jerry Seinfeld has been known to use that for years to enhance creativity and patience. You will find this all over. If you look to one of my favorite shows, Billions, you'll see that the billionaires in the show, they're using performance coaches. They actually have coaches on staff to support. So when big decisions are being made, deals are being made, they go and they have a session. They get their head on. They work on the inner journey because they know that that is going to impact everything that they do so that they're not coming from a place of fear. They are getting to know themselves so deeply so that they can create this incredible change, so that they can enhance, so that they're not coming from survival. And we are often falling back into it. It's not our fault, it's how we're designed. But they know how to do things differently. And we can learn from that. So, your last question, do you have a consistent mindfulness practice in place? Now, mindfulness rewires your brain. It opens up the space for possibility. This wisdom that I'm telling you about, it is expansive. Wealthy people are using their time and their money and their energy intentionally. So when they're investing in coaches, when they're taking time out, they're going to immersive wellness resorts, they're networking outside of their industry, they are doing these things from a place of wisdom and expansion. They are coming from a space of abundant thinking, not scarcity, not the productivity wheel that we're on. They see things bigger, something that we get to do. We have a chance to make that change. So now you've got 3 power moves to take away. First one, consider the things you say yes to and the things you say no to. Are you making the decision from a place of scarcity or abundance? Now, this is something that you can do every day, just a daily check-in for yourself, whether it's in the morning, after your business day, before you go to bed, whatever feels good to you, design it in a way that makes sense. But ask yourself, scan your day, think about it, tune into that, start to see patterns, create that change. But you have to see it first, it has to come to the light. Your second one, do an hourly check in with yourself. And in this space, just notice if your body's tense. It's a physical cue that you're in survival mode. And then what I want you to do is I want you to tense your muscles, like squeeze your fists, squeeze your arms, and then release them. And it's that contrast that will help you to start to really tune in and understand your body more often. So if you think about the fact you're doing that hourly, you're really going to get a better sense. There are moments where I notice, oh my gosh, one of my fingers feels like it is just squeezing, even just one of them. So then if you start to physically relax those aspects, you're sending a signal to your brain through your nervous system to calm down. Everything's okay. You can get out of survival. It can open up that wisdom and possibility for you. And your last power move to take away is to join the Overwhelm Exit Strategy. It is a 6-week group and private coaching program for less than the cost of one night in a luxury hotel in a tier 2 city. You can get lasting change in order to create calm and clarity and have a support kit ready for you for any moment that you're stuck. Because the thing is, if nothing changes, they win. We stay in the cycle of struggling and suffering. And wouldn't it be better to build our own legacy of generational wealth?